Imagine a place where kangaroos outnumber humans, where Christmas is celebrated on the beach, and where ducks are once suspected of having regional accents. Yes, we're talking about Australia. Welcome to EduFactsLab, your home for amazing facts, educational facts, unknown facts, and fun learning that will leave your brain doing the happy kangaroo hop. Today, we're diving deep into the land down under for some mind-blowing facts about Australia that are weirder than a koala in a yoga class. Let's get this fun learning started, shall we? Fact number 35. Australia has pink lakes. Yep. Not blue, not green, pink. Imagine driving past a lake that looks like a giant strawberry milkshake spilled by Mother Nature. Lake Hillier in Western Australia is one of the most stunning examples. A naturally pink lake due to the presence of algae called Dunaliella salina. Scientists say it's safe to swim in, but let's be honest, you'd spend half your time resisting the urge to drink it. Fact number 34. Kangaroos can't walk backwards. That's right. Kangaroos physically cannot moonwalk, and that's why they're featured on Australia's coat of arms, alongside the emu, which also can't walk backward. These animals symbolize forward motion, ambition, and the Australian dream of never retreating. Except maybe when faced with a giant huntsman spider. Fact number 33. The world's longest fence is in Australia. The dingo fence, also known as the dog fence, is longer than the Great Wall of China. Over 5,600 kilometers long, it was built to keep dingoes, wild dogs, away from fertile farmland. But fun fact, it also unintentionally became a jogging track for the fittest rabbits in history. Fact number 32. Australia is wider than the moon. Here's a fun space meets Earth fact. The moon's diameter is about 344 kilometers. Australia, from east to west, is approximately 4,000 kilometers wide, meaning if the moon had to land somewhere, it could literally crash into Australia and still not cover the full stretch. Now that's what I call a wide smile from Mother Nature. Fact number 31. There are more sheep than people. Australia has around 26 million people and over 70 million sheep. That's nearly 3 sheep for every human. So if you ever feel lonely in Australia, don't worry. There's probably a sheep nearby waiting to listen to your problems. Probably. Fact number 30. Australians invented Wi-Fi. Yes, that's right. Next time you're binge-watching YouTube videos at 2 a.m. while eating cereal, thank Australia. The technology that led to modern Wi-Fi was developed by CSIRO, an Australian research agency. Imagine being so innovative that you make the entire planet addicted to internet scrolling. Mind-blowing fact, right? Fact number 29. Drop bears. Aren't real, but they are the greatest prank ever pulled. Australians love scaring tourists by talking about drop bears, bloodthirsty koalas that fall from trees onto your head. Don't worry, they're completely fake. But if you ever hear an Aussie whisper, "Watch out for drop bears," just play along. It's cultural bonding, or hazing. Fact number 28. You can snowboard in Australia. Wait, snow in Australia? Yes. Australia isn't just all scorching deserts and sunburns. The Australian Alps get more snow than the Swiss Alps in some seasons. So while everyone thinks Aussies are surfing, some are skiing, in full gear, with Vegemite sandwiches in their backpacks. Fact number 27. The Great Barrier Reef is visible from space. It's the largest living structure on Earth, bigger than Italy, and more colorful than a box of crayons on steroids. The Great Barrier Reef stretches over 2,300 kilometers and is home to thousands of marine species. It's also where fish probably go for the underwater version of Coachella. Fact number 26. Australian animals are basically superheroes. Australia is home to the platypus, a creature that looks like it was created during a biology class gone wrong. It lays eggs, produces venom, and glows under UV light. Then you have the echidna, another egg-laying mammal that's basically a walking pine cone. Australia really said, let's just throw logic out the window and have fun. Fact number 25. Australia has 10,000 beaches. You could visit a different beach every day for over 27 years and still not see them all. From Bondi to Whitehaven, Australia's beaches are like nature's VIP lounges. Blue water, golden sand, and no need to book a reservation. Fact number 24. Australians once went to war with emus. 1932, the Australian government launched a military operation against emus. large, flightless birds causing damage to crops in Western Australia. The emus won. Yes, the birds outran bullets and confused soldiers. Imagine explaining to your grandkids that you lost a war to birds. Fact number 23. Australia is home to the world's deadliest creatures: box jellyfish, blue-ringed octopus, stonefish, inland taipan, all living rent-free across the Australian landscape. It's like Australia is a giant do-not-touch museum. But don't worry. Most Aussies grow up knowing which animals are dangerous. If you're a tourist, just follow this golden rule. If it's colorful or tiny, don't touch it. Fact number 22. The Aussie accent formed from drunken English? Some theories suggest the Australian accent was shaped by early settlers slurring their British English due to, how do we say this nicely, excessive rum consumption. Over time, the slurred speech became permanent. So if the Aussie accent sounds casual and laid back, now you know why. Fact number 21. Christmas is a summer holiday. While most of the world bundles up in December, Australians are firing up BBQs, hitting the beach, and putting Santa in board shorts. Picture this: hot sun, cold drinks, a sandman instead of a snowman, and carols with surfboards in the background. Now that's some fun learning for your holiday brain. Fact number 20. Canberra was a compromise capital. Australia couldn't decide whether Sydney or Melbourne should be the capital, so they chose neither and built Canberra instead, smack in between the two like the middle child who doesn't want to take sides. Fact number 19. You can find opal cities underground. In Coober Pedy, temperatures get so hot that people literally live underground in dugout homes to stay cool. It's also the opal capital of the world. So technically you could live in a cave and still wear more jewelry than a rock star. Fact number 18. The Nullarbor Plain has the longest straight road. If you hate curves, you'll love this. The Eyre Highway across the Nullarbor Plain includes a 146-kilometer stretch of perfectly straight road. No turns, no traffic, no escape from your friend's terrible car playlist. Fact number 17. Australians love big things. Literally, there's a giant banana in New South Wales, a giant shrimp in Ballina, a giant pineapple in Queensland. Aussies really love building big versions of small things. It's like the country is secretly run by 5-year-olds with construction gear. Fact number 16. Aussie slang is practically its own language. If someone says, let's grab some brekkie, chuck on the sunnies, and head to the servo for a snag, don't panic. Translation: let's eat breakfast, wear sunglasses, and go to the gas station for a sausage. Now you're fluent in Australian. Fact number 15. Wombats poop cubes, yes. Cube-shaped poop. It's a real thing. Why? Because wombats use their poop to mark territory. And cubes don't roll away. Nature, my friends, always finds a way, even if it involves geometric feces. Fact number 14. The stars shine differently in Australia. Because of its southern hemisphere location, Australians see constellations most of the world doesn't, including the Southern Cross, which also features on their national flag. Stargazing in the outback is like opening a whole new version of the night sky. Fact number 13. Australia has a native dog called the dingo. Dingoes are Australia's wild dogs. They're beautiful, clever, and unfortunately controversial, especially when it comes to protecting livestock. But they're also a vital part of Australia's native ecosystem. Think of them as the mysterious lone wolves of the desert. Fact number 12. There are giant earthworms over a meter long. Yes, you read that right. In Victoria, there are earthworms that can grow up to 3 meters long. They're rare, squishy, and absolutely nightmare fuel for anyone with a worm phobia. Fact number 11. Australia has an annual camel race, because why not? The Camel Cup in Alice Springs is an iconic Aussie event. Camels aren't even native to Australia. They were imported, but somehow became celebrities in the outback. I mean, who wouldn't want to watch a bunch of grumpy camels racing? Fact number 10. The world's largest rock isn't Uluru. Surprise. While Uluru is the most famous monolith, the largest is actually Mount Augustus in Western Australia. It's twice the size of Uluru, making it the world's largest rock. Basically, Australia is just flexing at this point. Fact number 9. Aussie roads have kangaroo crossing signs. Instead of deer or moose, Australia has kangaroo crossing signs. Because kangaroos are wild, unpredictable, and can randomly leap into your path like an overexcited fitness coach. Drive carefully, or you might end up in a boxing match with one. Fact number 8. Vegemite is basically a national treasure. You either love it, or you're not Australian. Vegemite is a dark brown paste made from yeast extract. Aussies eat it on toast, in sandwiches, and probably in secret rituals we'll never know about. Just don't spread it like Nutella. You'll regret it. Fact number 7. The Australian flag has a secret. Look closely at the stars on the Australian flag. They're not just decoration. They represent the Southern Cross constellation and include the Commonwealth Star, which has 7 points, one for each of the 6 states and one for all the territories. Mind-blowing facts can be patriotic too. Fact number 6. The Tasmanian devil is real. It's not just a Looney Tunes character. It's a real, snarling, meat-munching marsupial that lives in Tasmania. They scream, growl, and spin. Well, maybe not spin, but they're fierce, endangered, and oddly adorable. Fact number 5. Australians celebrate echidna season. Yes, there's a time of year when people across Australia report echidnas rolling through backyards, waddling across highways, or randomly invading gardens. It's adorable chaos. And it's peak nature meets neighborhood vibes. Fact number 4. Australia has the cleanest air on Earth. Cape Grim in Tasmania records some of the cleanest air on the planet. Scientists measure it to monitor global pollution. So if you ever need a deep breath of purity, Australia's got you. Fact number 3. The outback is bigger than most countries. Australia's outback spans over 5 million square kilometers, making it larger than India and most European nations. It's vast, wild, silent, and filled with stars, red earth, and wisdom older than time. Fact number 2. Aboriginal Australians are among the world's oldest cultures. The Aboriginal peoples of Australia have lived there for over 65,000 years, making theirs one of the oldest continuous cultures in the world. Their art, stories, and connection to land are profound, poetic, and deeply spiritual. Learning this is more than just fun, it's humbling. And finally, fact number 1. Australia is like nowhere else on Earth. From coral reefs to deserts, koalas to kangaroos, funny slang to cube-shaped poop, Australia is a planet in itself. A wild, wonderful, and slightly weird paradise full of mind-blowing facts, educational treasures, and endless curiosity. If that doesn't make you want to hop on a plane, I don't know what will. Thanks for joining us on this epic journey through Australia here at EduFactsLab, where fun learning never stops. Before you click away, make sure to subscribe to EduFactsLab, because there are thousands more amazing facts, unknown facts, and fun learning gems waiting to blow your mind. Smash that subscribe button like a kangaroo on a trampoline. Give us a thumbs up and tell us in the comments which Aussie fact was your favorite. Until next time, stay curious, stay amazing, and keep learning.